Go.
Natural gas provides about 20% of the world's energy and electricity. It's used to heat our homes, cook our food, and move our cars.
Yep.
And natural gas is used because it's easy to transport through pipes.
Yep. And natural gas and oil make lots of our stuff. Like, if we didn't have oil, we wouldn't be able to have these oranges that are from China. Chinese oranges. And we wouldn't be able to have cell phones because our cell phones are probably made out of things that oil need to help with. Cell phones and every other thing like this, the stove.
This beautiful thing.
We wouldn't be able to have a stove if we didn't have oil because we couldn't have transported it here.
Or natural gas.
Yeah, natural gas. Make it work.
But together, natural gas and oil produces about 60%
Of
of the world's
power.
Power.
It's a lot of power.
Electricity.
Yep.
Lots of electricity.
And to find something sustainable other than oil and natural gas right now isn't too likely because no one really wants to make a switch or do anything drastic
Yeah.
because we're so comfortable with what we have so far. So
Let's go out to the car and tell them about how oil fuels a car and natural gas.
for our world, like gas for cars is a really big deal because everyone drives their car to town and stuff, you know. And yeah, seatbelt going. And yeah, so every time you start a car, that's going off, you produce CO2, I think, carbon emissions, out of the tailpipe, and you use gas as a fossil fuel. Gas is from oil that comes from under the ground that we're talking about being a problem. And yeah, it's like, yeah, we're gonna drive forward, we wanna drive back. And you drive your car, you put out emissions that cause us to spread the global warming. I don't know if you spread it, but you help to it, and yeah, it's not good. It's bad.
A lot of people say that cars play a big effect on the greenhouse effect and global warming. Yet car companies won't do anything to change that until our world is in dramatic need of it.
These are like good things about using gas and oil because it's handy to have and go in your car and cook your food. There are also really bad things about using gas and oil. And oil on the environment is, if oil is spilled untreated, has terrible effects on the earth and the animals because it's not meant to be on the surface.
Because it can't fly. I can't swim.
Yeah, it's meant to be underground, not on the surface. And even when it's burnt efficiently, it still causes CO2 to come out of the ground or into the air. I don't know. And yeah, and that makes greenhouse effects and global warming. And if the oil spills, and yeah, it affects the animals because it covers them in the oil and they die.
That's fun. Natural gas, even though it's like the cleanest fossil fuel out there, it still has a part on the global carbon emissions. And if it's not used properly, it can cause acid rain, which you don't really want that, and global warming or the greenhouse effect. It's horrible.
Terrible.
It's tragic.
Yep. Oh, hi there. Are you recording now? In conclusion to what we've said, natural gas and oil are key parts of our lifestyle, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
People,
definitely.
our lives revolve around it
Definitely.
because that's,
Like without oil, there would be no transporting foods or anything that we need. Without natural gas, there would be, our
No
homes would be
heat.
no heat, and we wouldn't be able to cook our foods. And yeah.
yeah.